What are you most excited to see this college basketball season?
I'm looking for some great competition, some upsets, and hopefully it's us upsetting some other people because we're not the hunted anymore. We're hunting.
I know there's been a significant increase in TV viewership over the last couple seasons for women's college basketball, the WNBA, and women's sports overall, which is awesome. Why do you think that is?
We're talented. We have star power. We have I think little. We're now seeing the effects of having a a profession, like a serious profession. So little girls are working extremely hard on their games to get to play well in high school, to get to college, and then using college to get to the next level, which is the WNBA. So you're just seeing a huge opportunity for young people to realize their dreams. So it's making the average basketball player want more now because they see more. So I think it's a beautiful thing where it takes us. I don't know, but I do think it needs to be a lot more competitive when it comes to networking and who gets to broadcast our games.
What are you most excited to see this college basketball season?
I mean, the college basketball season, it brings a lot of upsets. So I'm looking for some great competition, some upsets, and hopefully it's us upsetting some other people because we're not the hunted anymore. We're hunting. So hopefully we can hunt some upsets because people probably aren't talking about us as much, and we're good with that. So we'll have to sneak up on some folks.
Kamilla Cardoso would have started for almost every team in America last season, but she came off the bench for you, which goes to show how deep y'all's roster is. What can we expect from her this year as she steps into an even more of a starting role?
Dominance. Our bigs are dominant beings, and it is a process for you to become dominant. Kamilla waited her turn, and she didn't fight it the first 2 years that she's been here. Because she knows it's a process. Now it's her turn, and she's a lot different. She practices a lot different. She has a voice. She's using her voice because she's one of our most experienced players. And now she steps in a role of having to shoulder what it is to carry a basketball team. And you just can't do it. You just can't do it without having seen it or without having experienced some of the things that come with it. And thankfully she had a player like Aaliyah Boston to watch, to see how she prepped every single day. And I do think it's paying off, and we'll definitely see a different Camila Cardoso, one that I feel if she continues to play like she's practicing, she'll challenge for being a number one pick in the WNBA draft.
I'm glad you mentioned Aaliyah Boston. South Carolina alums dominated WNBA awards season with Aaliyah Boston winning Rookie of the Year, Asia winning Defensive Player of the Year, and obviously finishing high in MVP voting too. Gray also had a...
Not high enough. Not high enough.
There you go. And when you're out recruiting the next generation of talent, how much do you talk about your player success at the professional level, and how much of a role does it play in you signing great classes?
So, here's the deal. If you want to be a pro, you have to see the history of a program and them producing pros. So for us, yes, we talk about our former players and the success that they're having at the next level. Now, part of that is them, and part of that is us. It's not one-sided. The ones that are tearing it up in the league, they came to us, as competitive beings. We have to challenge them, and we have to force them to learn. Even though Aaliyah was, practiced hard every day. She came every day ready to rock and roll. You have to challenge that. You have to put her in the positions where You know, it's not a good day. You have to force bad days on her. We have to put her in situations that are the worst and have her figure out how to get out of those situations. And it's not just coming here and it's an automatic. You have to work at it. And we're fortunate to have had some of the best talent in the country and talent who's unafraid to come play with talented individuals, even if that means you may not get as many minutes as you think. But there will come a time where you're going to have to take the reign and be prepared to embrace it and walk and walk with it. And we've been fortunate enough to have those type of players that are unafraid of the competition, because competition gets stiffer and stiffer as you up the ladder. Like you think the WNBA isn't competitive? You think the next person standing next to you on your right or left isn't super competitive? And if you're not used to that, that league will eat you up.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to see more conversations with athletes and stars, check out these videos right here and be sure to subscribe for more from USA Today Sports.